air sign placements. Welcome to today's reading. Happy Beltane or Samhain, depending on your hemisphere placement. And today, in honor of it being between like spring and almost summertime, I wanted to do messages from a little birdie told me. So today's I've picked out for your group a finch, and that will be the bird for you. There's a dog barking back, so it may be confirmation your dog could be barking, or you could have a dog that may have been very good, like important to you in the last little bit. Finches represent movement and ascension, so you could be moving into a new position, a new place, or some sort of promotion that is happening. And it's also, I feel like it's along your spiritual path to like a stepping stone before you've reached like that final parts of your flying in your spiritual path. I just feel like this is a stop along the way as you're flying to your final destination of what it is that your heart center has called you to do while being here on Earth. Finches are to remind you to stick to your true north, so there may be like different parts of yourself that you learn over time in each new experience, and as well as finches have tight connections to the element of air, as you are air signs, so that finches could be around you as a extra symbolism and confirmation from your spirit guides when you are on the right path. This could be on your timeline, out and around as you're looking outside, pictures from on like people's shirts and stuff like that. Now it doesn't have to be finches, it could be any kind of birds over the next little bit. Remember, this is a general reading, and not all messages may apply, as well as I'm not doing any personal readings online at this time. If anyone tries to solicit you, don't give them your hard-earned money. They don't deserve it. Okay, and we'll get into pulling some cards. What is a little birdie told me what messages for our air signs, please? Oh, some of you may have air sign placements, but it's not air signs. For our air signs, please. Woo! You may have had something like really jump up on you or come out of the blue that you weren't expecting. Promotion, or someone may have left and then left the company and now you are automatically promoted. It could be management. You could just be getting like happy news, like pregnancy or adoption, like it could be for an animal. A drop of an album, as it looks like here with like the music coming out, so like the collaborations. Being a big shot, like the big star of like an establishment, as well as could be photography, could be involved, or traveling may be involved. Like if you become a manager, you may have to travel to go to different places for meetings, and that's something you're just taking into consideration, you know, getting all of the big view of and pros and cons of the situation. Feeling more stable as well. You could have received a financial funding or an inheritance recently, or sponsorship grants and such in order to help support. Like sharing support is feel like someone could be helping you in regards to supporting your dream, like buying merch and like your merch, or investing in business cards. Or this is your sign to start doing it. If you have it and you've been thinking about it, then it's time to like think of a business card logo design. I feel a lot of entrepreneurs here and business owners, or just being promoted to being in charge of a well-known corporation. A lot of big power moves going on for our air signs right now. Incubation, yeah, you're in an incubation stage. So like you're making big moves, but you're not quite at that destination yet. But this move, I feel like this next step is really gonna be one of the groundbreaking steps in order to like really learn all that last bit of information that you need. Like if you wanted to have, let's say for an example, your own venue, and you would need to know like, but at this time you don't have your own venue and you're just doing parties with someone else's like company, and they want to give you a promotion to being this isn't a very good example because I have no idea about venues. Why not? I'll talk about things I do understand. When I used to work at a alarm company station, our manager of the station got a better job working for the government as a secretary, and it was what she originally went to school for, and she was super excited, and she moved on. And my supervisor for evenings had to, like, it was out of nowhere. We only had like 1 week notice. She was like, I'm out of here. And we didn't have anyone else to be manager. And my supervisor moved up to being manager, even though she's never been a manager before. And I moved up to being supervisor. And it really helped me organize and understand a lot more, and now I have more networking, and I really have that professional way of performing under pressure, because I knew that I was that last line of communication. You know, if they couldn't communicate what they needed to the people on the phone, or if there was a problem that they couldn't resolve and it was getting heated, I had to be the one to de-escalate it, you know. And those are people skills that I could use for a later time. If I own a business, I'm going to know how to deal with customers who aren't happy. And I feel like that's what may be happening for you right now. You are learning a vital skill with this company where it's safe to learn, because it isn't on your name yet. And once it's on your name, you're already going to be set and ready to just delve into your success. Let's see. I feel like you're also like sharing the support. Like, you've realized what it's like to not have someone to turn to. So not only are you learning all these skills for yourself, but you're also going to be teaching the people who come after you. So you're a really good teacher as well. And so yeah, you're at the stage where you're no longer just a mentoree. Like you're finally becoming a mentor, and you're getting promoted into mentoring someone else. It could be like a talent, a skill and stuff, like if you're really good at magic, or like Magic of the Gathering, or if you know how to read tarot cards and someone doesn't know how to, you're teaching them how to do that. If someone doesn't know how to make a latte with a super cute drawing inside of it, and you're like, here, I'll show you how to make this flower, and like you're really just taking what you've learned and applying it to teaching others who freely, like you really enjoy telling others what you've learned. I really feel like you're a big person on wanting to learn things for the sake of learning, which really will help with your trajectory. Churning. I feel like some of you really make your own recipes, because like a trajectory, I got the word churning, like butter, so maybe some of you make your own condiments, or like do different recipes and help teach other people who have different dietary needs than others do, like vegan or gluten-free or soy-free. If you know how to do that, you're teaching other people, because you don't want them to have to like quote unquote suffer as they try to figure out how to eat that way, or how to if you didn't have a mentor when you got to the job and you knew how hard it was trying to learn everything and being overwhelming. You don't want people to go through the same thing you have, and that's a very heroic thing to want for others, because it's compassionate and it's heartwarming, and that makes for good leadership. And I feel like that's like the biggest reason why you got the promotion. I'm just hyping you up left, right, and center. I'm so excited. It makes me want to dance. A lot of you may be dancers as well, or the little birdie's telling you to get out and dance, celebrate. Even if you can't for a long periods of time, so if you have like an injury or something, it's just they want you to move your body around more, any way that you feel is more comfortable for you. If it's hopscotch, jumping, qigong, yoga, bike riding, whatever it is for you, they want you to really get more movement in. But yeah, with the 7 of coins or the 7 of discs, it's like movement, moving the house, moving up in a career, or just overall movement, and especially with the dancing here. And it kind of looks like I don't think it's qigong. There was a type of fight. I don't think it's jujitsu, but I could be wrong. But there's a type of one that looks like dancing, and it was originally created because there was slaves that wanted to learn how to fight their way in rebellion. And I feel like you're really rebelling against social norms and people who are oppressed, and lifting them up, just because of that type of dancing. And I remember that type, it's a dancing fighting style. If anyone knows or remembers, please let me know below. You wanna know what? I'm curious. And you could see, this is why I really feel like you like learning, because I feel the instant pull to start researching things. And I feel like you're out of the researching phase and you get to put it into action towards the next step of learning your craft and your gaining your accolades. Capoeira. Some of you may really enjoy Bob's Burgers. That's definitely it too. Some of you may really be big Bob Burgers fan, or just like capoeira. Yeah, this reminds me of capoeira because most of the people are like fighting and dancing at the same time. But yeah, Bob Burgers came up. That could be one of your comfort shows for extra confirmation. And as well as it's a very inclusive. I feel like you're an inclusive person and you're really nice to those around. And yeah, half dance, half combat. And I feel like that's the way you go through life, especially with the Finch is like you have you have achievements, but you also have an invigorating breath for life. So you also know to take a time to dance, and you know when it's time to fight for yourself and others. And I feel like that's amazing. So yeah, that's everything. I went a little bit longer because I got tripped up there a little bit, but remember, even though you get tripped up, to keep going. And enjoy your celebrations, and remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun.